Good.
Hello, welcome to the Arcscraft, episode 8. We just had a nice 10-minute session with Kevin, listening to amazing beauty tips.
It's Kevin's beauty tips.
If you want to hear a daily half-hour episode from Kev, go to youtube.com/Kevin's beauty tips.
You'll get a sneak peek here, though.
Sneak peek.
Yeah.
Probably.
Kev will no doubt bring up various beauty tips throughout the show, throughout the episode. But episode 8, it's episode. We've been doing this for 2 months now, more than 2 months because we missed a week.
Yeah.
Cray.
It is crazy.
Cray.
But I don't know. Would you guys like to start with the topic?
Topics.
JJ?
I guess
No.
that's a
I guess it's a
no.
no.
Shall I start then?
That was what I was
That
hoping
was
for.
the-
Kevin,
yeah.
Okay.
you and I are the only ones with topics. So.
Okay. Right.
I don't think he's prepared for this.
No, I am
Throw him
prepared.
a fastball.
Right. Okay. So we've got right. You know, I don't know if you knew this, but HMV Going to
HMV, his
administrate-
master's voice.
is going into administration.
What is it?
Sorry? With HM?
Yeah.
HMV?
HMV is a high street music like CD and DVD.
They have it in
shop.
Canada.
They have it in Canada. It's like I can't
Was
really think
it
of what it would
Virgin?
like. Yeah, like Virgin Megastores. Do you have them?
Yeah.
Basically, it's just CDs and DVDs, and they
Oh.
also sell games.
So many
Media.
of them have gone out of
Well,
business.
they've gone out of MVC was there as well, wasn't it? Before was MVC it?
It was
I don't
Virgin
know.
Megastore.
Either way, there was another one there before it, and it shut down because it wasn't making enough money. So HMV bought out Release, the one in Worthing, anyway. But yeah, go on. They're going into administration. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's because like all the online shit, isn't it?
Yeah, you
'Cause
buy
everyone buys everything online.
Netflix for
Yeah.
movies and OTs for songs.
Basically, this angry grandfather took some games, some PC games the other day,
Mm-hmm.
because they wouldn't accept his gift voucher.
So he stole games.
Pretty much.
Because also they're going into administration as a result. They're not accepting gift vouchers.
I would think so, yeah.
Oh dear.
It's a
That's a bit-
€40
It's
gift
a bit
voucher.
silly that they're not accepting vouchers though.
Euro.
Oh no, it's stupid they're not accepting vouchers. But
Do you want to know what games he took?
oh yeah, go on. That's actually what I'm most interested in.
Okay,
Cooking Mama, probably.
right, he's got
PC, so
Euro Truck Simulator.
Oh yeah.
I actually
Of course.
want that.
It's a great game, actually.
yeah, I've heard it's actually really quite good.
Yeah.
That was $22, €22.40. Oh no, it was
Oh,
Truck
this is-
Simulator 2. Sorry,
That's not even the new
Oh.
one.
is it
Why
not?
would he get
I
that
think the
old
new
one?
one's 2013.
It's like he saw the rag, right? And they have like two games. The newer
They've
one
got
and the
like
old
Far
one.
Cry, Assassin's Creed, all these brand new PC games. He goes, you know what?
What's
I'm
the
going to go to the
exchange
bargain
rate?
bin.
I'm gonna drive a
Fuck
big
you,
rig.
lot.
What's the exchange rate for euros?
Euro is pretty similar to the pound, so that would probably be about
Euro,
$30.
you know, it's all the same. Euro, pound, same thing.
Euro and pound, they're very close. It's
Yeah.
like the US dollar and Canadian dollar.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
also got The Sims 3 Town Life.
Not even the base game.
Great game. Not even the base game, no. It's the base
Isn't
game.
Sims 3 Town Life? Sims 2.
Sims 3 Town Life.
Yeah. Never heard of it.
And Rail Simulator.
Rail Simulator.
Ooh.
I do actually want Train Simulator.
This guy
I
likes
want Euro Truck
simulation
Simulator.
games. Just
He
noticed
does,
that.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird. He's probably walking through the simulation section of the games.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
He said he said he had a 25% discount. And that might be like Christmas sales or something.
That's good.
And it reduced the price from €62 to €46. He
Okay.
then presented them with a voucher and told it was invalid. So he just took them. So maybe it was just invalid.
Fuck the world.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was okay. Or
America!
maybe, so basically they had discounts anyway. They may have said that you can't use a gift voucher on discounted items.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably.
Either way, crazy stuff. What country was this in? As you say,
It was
Euros.
in
England.
the crazy country of Ireland.
In Ireland, yeah.
Ireland uses euros, not pounds.
Yes.
Yeah, Ireland
they do.
uses euros.
Oh.
The Republic of Ireland does. Northern Ireland doesn't. Northern Ireland
Mr.
uses the
Nolan?
Great British Pound. Sorry?
Mr. Nolan, if you're listening, good on you. that stealing is bad.
Good on you, lad.
The no
Daddy
one.
boy.
And maybe I've chosen better games.
Yeah. Well,
Good
he's
on
buying
you.
them, so it's obviously
What does that mean? Good on ya. Good on you, lad.
Shut up, Kev.
What does that mean? I'm sorry.
It's like good for you.
Yeah, it means like good for you. Well done.
Go
on
on,
you.
carry
That
on,
makes
lad.
absolutely no sense. You have no logic. You
Okay.
Things that also make no sense and have no logic are, for example, a rifle that is using the Linux operating system to create an auto-aim feature.
What, a real rifle?
Real rifle, you can see the link titled
amazing.
Linux Rifle. It's a rifle powered by the Linux operating system, and it will... $17,000 Linux-powered rifle brings auto-aim to the real world, and what I'm assuming, I haven't actually read it, what I'm assuming is that it will basically use either heat or movement to judge what it should be aiming at.
And just look
Yeah.
at this. Oh, it's got binocular sights on it.
Quite a bit
Oh,
of
and it's
kit.
got like it just changes the crosshair.
It's only 17 grand.
Yeah,
Only?
pretty
I wonder
cheap.
how fast it aims. It's probably
You
like
can use your
tank.
iPad with it.
Yeah.
Well, Hannah and I can do that.
I
Never
guarantee
used an iPad mini.
FPS Russia is going to be doing a.
I doubt he would spend 17 grand on a gun. On a that.
I bet he would.
That's 17,000 isn't. I don't know. That's probably not that
Hello,
much
everyone.
considering the rest of the type of guns he buys.
Welcome to
You should
FPS.
attach the sight on a D.
I've never actually
Output
watched
day.
FPS Russia.
His friend died the other day.
Yeah, you mentioned. We
Yeah,
said it in the
pretty
last podcast.
We never
Yeah.
tried
Tried
out
it.
what happened
Did
though,
we?
did we?
So a week ago already.
Yeah, so that's a pretty cool little.
That's crazy.
One of those,
Do you
one of
just
those-
But who would really need that?
Someone that can't shoot but likes to
Osama
shoot.
bin Laden,
Osama bin Laden.
his brother,
Mhm.
his evil twin brother.
But this is just going to encourage more people to. I don't know, it might not.
$17,000.
You know what? This is how it goes, right? Some guy brings in a gun, shoots it up a ton of children, and then,
And then they
Linux
make a
comes
gun
out.
that will make it
You know what,
easier for him
let's-
next time.
Yeah. You know what, let's make more guns. Brilliant.
It's your country,
But
man.
they have changed the gun laws now, haven't they? A bit, or they're talking about it.
I just saw in the news that Obama signed some orders, and it says he challenged Congress. Oh, it's gonna get heated. Oh.
Can you fight
Now,
with guns?
obviously, you know, the presidents have, you know, they have some control, but ultimately, Congress, you know, they can decide what's going to go down. And, you know, the NRA and all that stuff, they spend millions and billions of dollars on politicians. So money runs politics.
Well, have you
everywhere, so-
heard that the NRA sat there bashing guns, saying that guns were probably the stupidest thing in the world? No, sorry, video games. Stupidest thing in the world, and people shouldn't play video games and all
Yeah.
that. They've recently released the NRA have recently released their own video game on iOS, and it's a shooting game on the iOS.
Have they?
Yeah.
Wow. Brilliant.
That's
It's a
amazing.
little bit hypocritical. Just a,
It is
a
a
wee
target
bit.
shooting game more than a person shooting game, but still, it's slightly hypocritical.
It's a
I'd
little,
say.
yeah, just a little bit.
What was it? So who said that, like, games can cause, like, more violence and everything like that? And then someone turned around and simply just said, like,
Oh yeah, no, that was the NRA. NRA said it's not the shooter. No, it's not the gun.
it's the gamer.
No.
It's not
They
the
said
game,
it's not the
it's the game.
shooter. Yeah. They said it's not the gun. It's the gunner.
Yeah.
Like it's not the gun. It's the person with the gun. And
Yeah,
you know,
and
the
it's the
simple
game.
response to that is it's not the game. It's the gamer.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Huh.
People do mental things because they're mental,
They're
not
mental.
because they play video
yeah,
games.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Absolutely mental.
Yeah, I agree, Kev.
What accent that was.
I don't know. It sounded a bit Scottish. But
Hello.
speaking of video games, the two Arma 3 developers have been released on bail.
Ah, yes, I was going to
Have
say
they?
this.
Yeah,
Stealing
amazing
my
news.
topics again.
It's not on your topic list, blood.
You know, it's way
this is my-
overdue. You know that?
It is 128 days they spent in jail.
Fucking
Oh.
Greece, man.
Crazy.
This is why.
They've been released. They had to pay €5,000 each, which is about $8,000, I think,
Wow.
to get out to post bail. And that, as far as I'm aware, they're allowed to return to Czech Republic. if they're allowed to return to Czech Republic, the Greeks could
that-
turn around and say, no, actually, we want you to return to jail. I'm fairly sure the Czech government aren't going to let them return to jail.
Yeah.
What is it? What's Armour Development?
Bohemia Interactive.
Yeah,
Bohemia,
they might put some money towards it, would they?
Maybe, but the thing is,
all the devs.
is that they're going to be on a like weird, they're going to be in a weird place with Bohemia, because like they went there and they allegedly started doing illegal things. Bohemia don't know if
they were or not.
If they were trying to do illegal things, and from what people have been saying, now I could be completely wrong, and I'm just getting what I've read on the internet, but from what people have been saying is that the two guys that got arrested said they were there taking pictures of military stuff because they were taking pictures of stuff for armor. And Bohemia were like, wait a fucking second, we didn't say you should do that.
I think, they could have been going there just for research, Like, yeah, it's a cool thing, vacation, take pictures
but
of
it's
things
against the law
for fun.
it's against the law to take pictures of military aircraft in any country, or most countries.
Even
Well,
here.
then it is probably what they were doing was probably illegal. Regardless, research
At an air
or
show,
not.
I think it's different, but it was like parked military airplanes at an air base.
Yeah, I mean,
But
they should
then,
have. I think the course of action they took, though.
To be honest with you, I don't. What the course of action the Greeks took?
Well,
the thing is we know so little about it, and that's so frustrating.
It's a touchy.
Yeah, and I really
subject.
can't wait to see what happens and what unfolds. I don't think these guys deserve to be in jail, but you never know, they may have been doing illegal stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, the Greeks have been famous for putting people in jail for stupid reasons. Some British guys two British people spent 20 years in jail because they took a picture of a plane as it flew over them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, they want money, the Greeks, don't they?
Oh yeah, but putting people in jail isn't getting
Just
money.
for money. Yeah, yeah, but the thing is, though, there's like a difference between intentionally doing it to like use it against the Greeks or something, as opposed to like using it for research. I know it's both wrong, if you're doing something illegal, but like it's how you do it in a way.
Of course, no, I agree.
I mean, it doesn't make any difference. It's just that the course, you know what I'm talking about?
Of course, no, I agree. They could have done it in a much better way.
Yeah.
If they wanted to get pictures and stuff. The thing is that Armour should be at a point where they've already done all their research anyway, so I don't know why they're already doing research.
That's a bit weird.
Do you think they knew about the law?
Sorry?
That's the thing, yeah.
Do they know about the law that you can't take pictures of
It doesn't matter, though, because once you go to a country, you have to be aware of the laws.
Yeah.
Like, it's your responsibility.
That's exactly it. And especially places like Greece. Greece is in so much shambles, and the fact that they have all these dodgy politics stuff with other countries, they're always on their toes, and it's just something you have to be careful of.
Yeah, you have to be aware about it, regardless. But,
That's the thing, like, when you go on holiday, like, you don't even think about, like, different laws and stuff. You're like, yay, holiday, out of this country. And one tiny thing that you do...
That's not a bad thing in England, or a bad thing in America or Canada.
Yeah, like, the culture's very different. And...
Exactly.
But they don't... There's nowhere really to find out what cultures...
Well, you can go on other countries' websites. You can go
Unless you do, like,
forums and...
in-depth research.
Iran.com.
Yeah, but no one can be fully aware of all the laws.
No,
so,
of course.
But it helps to be aware of,
somewhat aware. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go, business idea. Let's start a website where we explain all this.
Let's do it.
We have to terms and conditions before going into a country.
Yeah. Yeah, you sign the terms and conditions. I accept not to break the terms and conditions of this country.
Google, if you're listening, please fund this project.
Google funded. I think they'll just start their own one.
Yeah, they probably would.
But speaking of no, I've got nothing. Come on, JD.
Worst segue ever.
Speaking of aeroplanes, why not? Right.
Ooh.
Death Star.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Okay.
Star Wars? Isn't that Star Wars?
There's a university that has estimated how much it would cost.
Oh, okay. No,
But yeah, same kind of story, really.
850 trillion. Yeah.
I think it was trillion.
For what?
To build a Death Star.
To build a Death Star in space.
In space.
Oh, isn't that big?
That's the big
the circle ball thing.
The big sphere in space. It's not
$850 quadrillion.
Now, do you think if they went through with it, they'd add that little hole, like that?
That's what.
Do you think
I don't have it. I'll grab it and put it in the description. But the what happened was the reason that came up was because there was. I maybe mentioned it last week. There was a petition on the White House website for them to build a Death Star. A fully functioning Death Star.
100,000, was it?
It passed all its signatures, I think. It got all the signatures.
Yeah.
But a representative from the science committee in the White House was replied, and he said something like, it would cost this amount to do it, the number you said, and then he said, why would we build something that could be destroyed by a one-man fighter ship or something like that, implying Luke Skywalker? And it said, but rest assured, our president, the president of the United States, is practicing his lightsaber skills and stuff like that. It was a really funny article. I'll definitely have to link it.
Brilliant.
I'd like to see that.
Coming straight out of the White House and it being that humorous and that relaxed. It was great.
Oh, America.
Apparently they posted it on the Star Wars fan website, didn't they?
Something like that.
After it got on that, it probably just went straight up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for that topic. Do you have that?
I don't have the link yet. I'll give it to you at the end of this.
I've got a news article.
Does it have anything to do with the petition?
I think so.
Well,
oh, that's brilliant.
I found it on my phone. So.
Okay. Well, moving on from that, I can't really top that.
You can't really segue from that, can you?
No.
I don't think so.
Have you guys heard of the Oculus?
Do you know what? I haven't, Mike. Please enlighten me.
Well, I'm not sure if either of you watch Dyslexie's videos anymore, but Dyslexie recently did a video on a thing called an IR5 or a VIR or something like that. And basically, it's a little infrared thing on your camera, on the top of your screen,
yeah.
And it attaches to your headset. So when you move your head, your in-game character moves his head. Okay?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So that's one cool thing. You know, like you move your head slightly and your character moves his head more than you have, but it's just a gesture, yeah?
Yeah.
The Oculus is a pair of goggles that you wear. They have two screens, it's literally two screens on the goggles.
Bit like
and
glasses,
when you turn your head, your in-game character, and literally you're seeing it in first person.
That is awesome.
So, what?
It has all the gestures. Please feel free to watch the video. I mean, don't watch it. Well, you can watch it now, but just try and continue the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing.
Does he have images of himself?
No, you can't see inside the goggles. You can only see. Well, you see inside the goggles towards the end, but it's not. It's only him holding.
I'm having.
Up.
You just see Dyslexie.
No, it's not Dyslexie. That video is a guy called Lockerman. But Dyslexie, you see him in that video that I mentioned. Though? Yeah, if the game's in first person, yeah, but literally you see literally it's as if the screen was your face.
Oh, so it's like 3D shit.
Yeah, literally, yeah, it's 3D. It's in quite a low resolution. I think it's in 800 by 600 at the moment. Sorry, JJ?
It's the future of games, isn't it?
Precisely. Hannah mentioned that she would really dislike it.
I would really
because she says how she likes to know what's around her in real life.
I would just feel like
you'd be too focused, and someone could be breaking in.
I don't think that drastic, but that kind of thing.
Would it only really work with first-person shooter games?
I reckon you could use other games, and other games would be really cool. But first person is where it would really shine.
What's it compatible with right now? Is it
it works with Arma 3? If you were to buy one right now, you could play Arma 3 on it. Arma 2 on it, sorry.
Oh, how much do they go for?
$300. They ship in March.
Okay.
That's not actually that bad.
That's not
too bad.
That's only the developer edition, though. It's not a full release. So of course, if you wanted the full one, you'd have to then pay another probably $300 for it. To be honest with you, normally developer editions are more expensive than normal edition, so you might find it's only going to be $200.
Maybe, yeah. It's an amazing idea. So really they're like goggles, aren't they?
Yeah, like these big black goggles. You still have to use the controller to
It's gonna look really weird. You can be like in a dark room, just with this mask on your face, with your hands on the keyboard and mouse.
Mike said that it really one thing is when you turn around. So say me and Mike were in this in our apartment, and he would turn around to look at a guy as if to shoot him, and he would just say in game I'm gonna shoot you, and he'll be staring right at me. How weird would that be?
Look at her, we're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
And Hannah will be like, what? What's going on?
Does it have an inbuilt microphone?
I don't know. It's got. I believe the guy says in the video it has 20-to-1 surround sound or whatever. What's the 20.1 surround sound.
Yeah.
20 so that's crazy amazing.
Oh wow, God. It works so well. Like the what is it? Like the what do you call it?
Really?
Yeah.
But it really is the future of gaming, and as much as I dislikes it, it really is what gaming is going to become.
As much as it's been tested on it, you said that it's been tested on a guy that gets travel sickness.
Oh yeah.
I still think that it would make me dizzy.
Yeah, Hannah suffers from travel sickness quite a lot, and motion sickness.
You know what? Screw the goggles. Just wear eye contacts. You know, that's the future right there.
Your eye contacts.
The eye contacts for the Oculus, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. No, it's the future of gaming, whether you like it or not.
I really can't wait for that to be released.
When I'm rich, I'm gonna buy one of these and then put money into developers.
As I said, to be honest with you, it's not even the kind of thing that you need to be rich to buy. $300 there, it's a bit annoying.
Very affordable.
But it's not that expensive.
Although,
I've had a full-time job at one.
But just you plug it into a PC.
Yeah, you plug it into the back of your PC.
Or your Xbox.
Or your Xbox or your PS3. In the video, I think it's actually a PC.
But you can plug it into all.
It's got an Xbox controller on the side.
I don't know.
All right.
But if there is one, if it supports the Xbox and supports the PS3, like there would only be one to support all three of them.
That'd be amazing.
But I'm fairly sure it's only going to support PC.
You can interchangeably change it.
Yeah,
that'd be quite cool.
But no, I mean that's going to really be amazing, and you know, I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think it'd be awkward because like when you look around.
Yeah, it's going to be
because when you look around, like it's going to change where you're moving.
Yeah, but you could.
So when you're going forwards,
you'd probably find games that would do it. So when you turn your your head, it only turns your viewpoint, not so much your turning angle. So that's what Armour does anyway. If you play Armour with it. Excuse me. But no, that's really quite amazing.
You should put funny eyes. You should put funny eyes on like the outside, so it looks like you're playing really funny.
That'd be funny. I was about to make a racist comment, but I'm not going to.
Like crazy
eyes. Moving on to the next topic. Nothing to
funny that was a good topic.
That was a good
topic. Congratulate you on your topic.
Another topic I wanted to move on to, in the interest of time, was a topic that my brother linked me to earlier on, and it's about. Do you know? Are you aware of the word outsourcing and what it means?
Not what it means.
I am, but you told me.
When a company outsources, like an example of outsourcing would be Apple. They outsource their manufacturing to China, so China makes the stuff, or a company in China makes the stuff, and then it gets sent back. What some guy did that works for Verizon, which is like Orange or O2 in the UK, he outsourced his office work to a Chinese guy for 20% of his pay. He was a software developer, so his job was to develop software for Verizon. But what he did was he paid a Chinese firm 20% of his paycheck to develop the software for him.
Wow.
Only 20%.
Only 20%. That's the thing. China's so much cheaper. He paid him 20%, and allegedly, he spent his whole day watching YouTube videos and sitting on Reddit.
The way to go, though.
It is the way to go, but he's apparently being fired and no doubt will also be charged with criminal records.
What? Why? How is that criminal, though?
Breach of security for Verizon. You're not allowed to if you work for a company.
Chinese can't read English. I don't know what's going on. They just use
It's almost as bad as my funny eyes comment.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty racist. I'm sorry, the Chinese Prime Minister, if you're listening, sorry.
Isn't he the Emperor?
Chinese, whatever the fuck you are. If you're listening, which you're not, fuck you. There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I might tell him you said that.
Yeah.
Oh no, please. He'll make me work in a sweatshop. God no, please.
Moving on.
That's even more racist. I'm sorry.
So let's move on from this. But I thought that was quite amusing. It's funny.
Yeah, that's good. GG to him.
GG to him. I see you've been grabbing links from Mashable, JJ.
Sorry?
Mashable.
What on earth?
The website you got the link. You fucking linked to 2 topics from Mashable.
Did I really?
What's Mashable?
Mashable.com. Facebook Messenger. Mashable.com. Kabul Apple Maps prank. Kabul.
Right, do you want to know about this Facebook thing?
Tell me about the Facebook thing.
Basically, with the Facebook Messenger app, you'll now be able to call your friends on Facebook for free.
So it's just Skype?
Pretty much, but it's a phone call without picture.
So Skype?
Yeah. But Facebook's more used, isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's free, and Skype isn't.
Skype is free.
Yeah, it is, now that I think of it. It's free.
No, yeah.
I just remember. Can you do FaceTime on Facebook?
No. Oh, you can use video cameras on the PC. I don't know about
yeah, not on your. I don't think you can do it on your phone, can you?
Yeah, shit. Well, yeah, it is Skype.
I think that will get used a lot.
Bear in mind the inverted commas software built into Facebook that allows you to do that kind of stuff is just Skype.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
it is literally Skype. Like Microsoft and Facebook have a partnership, and they use Skype on Facebook.
Oh right, okay.
If you use the in browser voice chat on Facebook, it comes up with Skype.
Oh, Skype. All right.
So I assume it's just the same thing on Facebook.
Probably, but it'll get a lot more users just because it's Facebook.
I don't know, because Facebook in December lost 2 million users.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Did they just die or something?
No, they just stopped. As in 2 million less than the month before had logged in.
Oh, in a month! Wow, that's
crazy.
Drastic.
And it was like 600,000 of them were from the UK, and that's 1.86 of their UK users.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's a lot of people. 1.86 is a significant amount.
Yeah.
It's only 2%.
See, I think they're losing more people in like January when it's the new year and everyone's doing the renovation. Not spend so much time on Facebook.
Yeah. I personally hate Facebook. I personally hate Facebook. It just annoys me. It's such a slow website.
I don't go on it.
But you still use it.
But I do. No, it's like EA.
No,
I hate EA. I hate games they release, but I still buy the games they release.
Yeah.
I hate EA. Well, I don't really hate Facebook. It's just something I don't go on.
I don't massively like it. I have it open because if I don't have it open, then I never talk to my mum.
I just don't like people. I don't like talking to people.
A lot of people talk to you on Facebook.
Me?
Yeah.
My little brother has once. Normally he speaks to me on Skype. Cedric normally speaks to me on Skype. Every so often people speak to me on Facebook instead of Skype. Don't know why. But my mum always speaks to me on Facebook and never Skype, even though we both have Skype and she's always logged into Skype. Stupid mum.
Tippy mum.
If you want to wow, it came out terribly. If you want to talk to Mike on Skype, then email us at podcast@arcscraft.com.
Did anyone check the emails?
I told you, the fucking mail server isn't set up yet.
You said you would set it up last week!
I did say I would, and I looked into it, and I don't... Sorry, Kev. Email jj_craig2@hotmail.com.
Oh yeah, that was
co.uk.
jj_craig2@hotmail.co.uk.
Why do you guys say co?
Because someone was supposed to... Someone was... Who was it that listens every week?
Jeremy. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Well, I haven't got an email from him.
We'll keep our ears out. Maybe he's just busy.
Yeah,
maybe he's
busy.
bored of us already.
Well, never know. If you're listening,
Kayam. Is that his name?
His name is Aaron. But his Minecraft
why don't we just call him Aaron then?
And Aaron. YouTube name and all that is Jeremy.
Alright. Aaron, if you're listening, hello, first of all.
Hello.
And second of all, email us. We'd love to hear from you. Kisses.
Right. My email is jj_craig2@hotmail.co.uk.
What's the next link you got, JJ?
Well,
it's
a story about Afghan students.
Interesting.
Right.
And Apple Maps.
Oh, two things that go well together.
Yeah.
Basically, I believe that this Afghanistani person. I'm gonna try. That must be hated. Afghanistanian. Okay, I'm gonna try and. What's that? Hello?
Afghanistanian. Hello? I think that's right.
Yeah,
hello.
No, just carry on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and pronounce his name. Yaroslav Trofimov.
You sound like you're trying to speak whale. I'm opening it now. I'll give it a go.
Basically, I think him and his friends renamed
Yaroslav Trofimov.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Him and his friend changed street names on Apple Maps to funny things.
How do you change street names?
I don't know. You must. I don't really know how he did it.
I love the way.
I think it's.
Are you sure these guys are from Afghanistan? They're twittering. I don't know if people from Afghanistan can tweet very much.
We might not be in Afghanistan.
They're from Kabul.
Oh yeah, Kabul's main street, really called Bad Monkey.
Yeah. Kabul is Afghan.
Apple copied its maps from crowdsourced and edited mapping platform OpenStreetMap without fully fact-checking street names.
Oh yeah, of course I'm not going to fucking check the street names. There's millions of street names all over the world.
There were streets called Bad Monkey, another one called Mojo Way.
Mojo Way.
No way.
Mojo Way.
Mojo Way.
I thought that was hilarious.
That's good.
Oh God.
I wonder what's the big deal though?
Because they're not the right road names.
Yeah, they probably are. You know, those Afghans, they're not all with it, probably, so they'd probably name them Bad Monkey.
They're not all with it. You're just being a bit racist all over the shop.
I just saw a link.
It's not right.
Let's stop being racist now. I saw a link to another news story on that
Yeah,
site.
but who do you trust?
Okay,
do you trust Yaroslav or Apple?
Considering Apple have changed it to fix it, I guess Yaroslav.
I trust Steve.
Google Glasses.
Oh, really? There's a new story. Go.
Yeah.
You heard it here first,
this was posted
ladies and gentlemen.
22 hours ago. That's up to date.
Most of my take is like a week old.
Developers who want to get their hands on Google's Project Glasses won't have to wait much longer.
I'm a developer, yeah. Can justify spending money on that.
Google announced plans Tuesday to hold a glass foundry in San Francisco and New York in the coming weeks. 2 full days of hacking that will allow developers to get an early look at glass and start developing the platform.
Amazing. I'm excited for that.
They want so much.
I know. God, that's going to change the way I view the world. Literally.
And also...
But how does it work when you've got glasses already?
Well, I have to get prescription...
Google Glasses, but it only covers one eye.
What is Google... Oh, is it like monocles?
Do you not know what Google Glass is?
No.
Google is a good while ago.
Yeah, you told me about it a long time ago.
Basically, it's just glasses that will change the world.
Really?
Can you link to this article so I can
look
at it? Is there a good picture?
It's a full-on picture of the glasses.
Really weird.
Good. Have you linked it? Where have you linked it?
In documents.
On the document. Oh, there we go. You and your mashables.
Mashable. Why you have caps lock on?
Yeah, I've been doing that on purpose.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And I'm not going to change it when I copy and paste it into the description of the video. So developers who want to get their hands on projects, Google Glass went so much longer. That's awesome. It's a little bit chunky, but what were you really expecting?
It looks a bit funny.
Is that so? Maybe it comes with that band, or I can just take it off and put it on my glasses. Maybe that's an option.
Possibly, yeah.
Now, what's it do? Do you see the world in HD? Because we've already went through this.
Have you not seen? I'll link to a video in the description and link Kev to the video. Have you seen the Google Glass video, Kev?
Oh, a long time ago, but
Yeah, it's good. I watched it a few times.
I watched it about 70 times and showed my mum.
And your dog, of course.
And my dog.
Yeah.
But no, that's awesome.
Some kind of convention, is it, in San Francisco?
When?
From January 28th and 29th. Oh, and in New York.
The Glass Foundry will be held in San Francisco.
Wait a second.
So I guess the Glass Foundry is their thing then. Yeah, it can record video. That's a little camera on the front.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You can take pictures. So it's got Siri in it as well. So you'll be like, "Hey Siri, take a picture of this."
Yeah, but you'd be like talking to the wall though.
Yeah, but hang on. I really like the idea of being able to use a hands-free setup. Like, not so much the stupid little crap thing that goes in your ear. I mean headphones that have a microphone on them. So if you're listening to music and suddenly someone calls you, you press a button and now you're talking to them. I hate that everyone just suddenly turns around and goes, "Oh, you look like you look like a crazy person." I hate that. Yeah. You don't look like a crazy person if people just accept the fact that people do that. Because people always go, "Okay, he's talking to himself, probably using hands-free, but he's obviously a crazy person." No, you just said he's using hands-free.
Oh dear.
Why not? If they're gonna say like hands-free, usually you'd be like, "Oh no, they're lazy," but crazy. I understand lazy, but
people always just say that they're crazy because they're talking to themselves, not because they're using hands-free.
No.
People just assume, "Hey, he's using a hands-free kit. He must be talking to himself."
In other news,
Google
didn't kill a donkey.
You're talking about that picture that was got really popular recently of the Google car that ran over a deer.
It didn't run over a donkey. The donkey was taking a dust bath.
On the floor?
Why do they call it that?
On the floor.
You just get dirtier from it.
Have you not seen like chinchillas? They love having
animals love rolling around in the dirt.
Sorry, what? Chinchilla?
Yeah. If you have a pet chinchilla, you have to like... It's like
Chinchilla's like a little rodent.
Who the fuck would have a rodent as a pet? Right.
Who would have a rodent?
Yeah.
Do you not know anyone that has a pet mouse?
Ew!
Hamsters.
I'm so oblivious to all of this. Who would have a pet mouse?
So oblivious to everything.
Yeah, chinchillas, they love having like dust baths. So you have like, it's like a litter box full of like dust, and they just roll around in it, and they absolutely love it.
Right? Oh, like elephants. Don't they love rolling around in mud and shit?
I don't know if they roll around in it because
no, pigs. I meant pigs.
Something like that.
They roll around in their shit and their feces and mud and shit. Yeah, that's probably just me. Alright, go on, JJ. Sorry.
That was it.
Oh, that was it.
Google didn't kill a donkey.
I have a perfect segue for that.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
It just ringed a bell.
Is it anything to do
JJ
with...
might know about this.
Right. Okay, go on.
Horse meat was found in burgers.
Yeah, JJ mentioned this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that disturbing?
I really wanted to go into Tesco and be like, "Hello,
it was also
do you sell any horse
Iceland
burgers?"
Be like, "No, but we have these burgers right over here."
It's horrible, isn't it?
That's absolutely terrible. Do you think horse meat just like cost less or something?
Horse meat does cost less.
Really? I reckon they would cost more, but
I think it's more of a case of they had horses left over kind of thing.
Maybe the farmers are just so uneducated. Like, is this a horse or is this like a cow? I can't tell the difference. Let's just mix the meat together. It all tastes the same.
Pat, my girlfriend's brother, he's had horse, and he said it does taste like beef.
Yeah.
So that might be why they did it.
Yeah. Test that though.
No, some people in Ireland.
Horses are a pretty common thing. Like,
the Irish.
The only thing that's illegal about what Tesco have been doing is that they've been saying it's beef. That's the only thing that's illegal. It's illegal to eat horse.
Oh yeah, but when they advertise, it's false advertising.
Yeah, it's false advertisement.
Fraud.
I hope they get fined lots of money.
Well, I don't know. Was it Tesco's fault or was it the supplier's fault?
It would. It's the packaging
Both.
fault.
Both. Tesco should test it. Test that
Oh.
shit.
Test it.
Test.
But does that mean they should have to
So
test
funny.
every single type of meat that comes in all the time? Like,
Well, no,
I mean, it could have
I'm
been
sure
one
there'd be
batch.
volunteers for that. The
What?
obese.
It could have been one
it
batch.
could have just been one batch, yeah.
Oh yeah, but
Mm.
they should probably test like periodically. They should test periodically, like.
They probably do, and it probably just slipped under them.
Yeah, but how do you
They
mix
just
up
find
like
out.
that?
How do you test for horse
Mm.
meat? Like,
Yeah, but the thing is, if it happens once, I guarantee they did it more than once. It wouldn't just be this mix-up where they just kill a horse on accident. You don't just kill a horse. They probably have factories and shit where they
well,
raise
maybe
the
that's
horses.
it. No, maybe that's it. Maybe it's that the reason it got found out was because it was the one time, and Tesco do actually check.
I don't know.
Could be.
I don't
Do
know.
you think like
Highly doubtable.
someone's allergic to horse and they bought these burgers
You know, all it
and
is
was like allergic to them, and then they're like, this is not right. I've had these burgers before. They're exactly the same.
this tastes
They put
different.
horse in them. The only thing I'm allergic to is horse.
That's such a slim chance, though, isn't it?
Who the fuck is allergic to a horse? I want to meet someone who's
My mate
allergic to a
Gary's
horse.
allergic to horse.
Oh, is he okay? Did he have a burger?
It's scary.
You know, horse burger.
Gary's no
Yeah.
longer.
Oh,
dear.
Gary, no.
Gary, no!
Cool. He died, but it's fine.
I'm Gary Coleman.
Gary
As long as he's
Coleman.
fine.
Gary, you have to
He
comment
died, but
in
he's
the
probably alright.
podcast saying that
As
you're
long
fine.
as he's alright.
Oh
He
god.
just says "I'm fine" in flowers on his on his on his
Like on his tombstone, it just says
That is great.
"wise man," and it just says in inverted commas,
Allergic to
"I'm fine."
horse.
Allergic to horse. I'm
Hello.
fine.
fine.
I'm
Don't worry,
allergic to
I'm fine.
horse. Yes. Oh, Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman.
I'm Gary Coleman.
All right. Well, I don't know if there's anything else anyone wants to add.
I don't really have anything else to talk about. I haven't had much to talk about this whole podcast. I need to find more things.
We've just both been playing with the iPad while.
I have to sneeze.
There is an iPad shortage, though, as it seems.
Oh, yeah, iPad shortage in Toronto, Ontario. We went to 5 different shops looking for an iPad.
Sounds
They're
like
all
the
the same
one closest
price?
to us.
Well, you do live in Canada.
They're out of
I
stock
mean, that's
everywhere.
probably
Jimmy.
least priority, for Apple.
They're all the same price.
All the same price, but they're out of stock everywhere.
Uh,
But the
Careful
place,
out the
the place near our
riots.
house had them, but nowhere else had them.
what did you say? Did you?
There could be rioting because there's not enough people to get in their iPad minis.
There was loads of white ones.
Yeah, loads of white ones.
Oh,
Nobody
well,
wants
still.
a fucking white one.
Oh, who wants a fucking white
We also got an Apple router.
Because
Our
children
neighbour
these
lent it to
days,
us.
they think white is fresh. I don't know why, but
But
They-
the screen is black.
they call everything white fresh. They're like, oh, I have a white
Fresh.
car. Yo, man, that's fresh.
Fresh.
Dude, have you guys heard that before? Yes, they say fresh.
No.
I have
don't
white
think they-
tires.
I don't think.
They
have
do.
white
My brother
tires.
says it all the time. He got a white iPod for Christmas. He's like, yeah, this is fresh. I have white. Oh, what are you talking about? I mean, I got the black one, but I mean, just like, I don't understand it.
So it's paper fresh.
Yes. Well, no. Kids hate writing.
So
They say,
milk?
no,
Is
ew,
milk
this-
fresh?
this is dirty. Milk, well, if it's, fresh out of the fridge, then yeah.
So if it's been in the fridge for 2 weeks, it's not
If
fresh.
it's been, yeah, it's not fresh. Yeah.
Alright, well, on that fresh note, we're going to end the podcast. Thank you for watching. Go like Kev on Facebook,
Watching?
youtube.com. Yeah.
Who are you?
Are you plugging me right now?
No, can you just listen to what I said though? I said, thank you for watching. If you want to like Kev on Facebook, go to youtube.com. So none of what I said made any sense.
If you want to like me on Facebook, go to youtube.com/Mr. Minecraft Director and subscribe.
There we have it. Mr. Mailcraft Director.